to Shreveport, Louisiana, home to the 11th oldest bowl game in college football, the Radiance Technologies Independence Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Middle Tennessee State's offense will come out first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on here. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the senior.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Coaches talk about third downs all the time. They emphasize it in football games, and that's a great start for this defense. They're ready for the pass, nice coverage in the back end. They get the sack, and they set the tone in this football game.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He takes it at the 45. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, and I'm glad you used a reference in the last 30 years, Reese. Just trying to find playmakers at Notre Dame, and Michael Mayer, obviously, in the recent years, was a guy that you could really, really depend on. Trying to find those golden takes, those elite players out wide is something they've been missing over the last several years.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Hamilton. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Puts it out on the screen. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their... He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That drive pretty much imploded, and they'll try to salvage things by punting it away on 4th and long. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. Able to punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back gets the give. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Gives him the big stiff arm. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Next, going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on 2nd down from the 18. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds the tight end. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. And here comes the punt team. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Here's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Second down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Singletary. Corralled and brought down by the defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Special teams heading out after the third down completion's not quite special enough to move the chains. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Rooks. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the left. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Fires to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Brought down at the 30 on the return, and his defense has set them up in scoring position.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the shotgun, the inside give.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on third and short. He'll take it himself. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Off the play fake. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on third and a mile. Finds his man. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The give on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Behind the chains now on second and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He'll pull it on the read. And the ball's free in the backfield. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is in the air on fourth down. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. To the air on first down. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Irish.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Working that left side now. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got his man on the right. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Bring in the heat. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. CFB26. Here come the Irish back on offense. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that side...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
On back-to-back drives, this offense can't get out of their own way. They fumble again. Man, a lot of times you get fired when you fumble. This is another guy. Like, they're going to have to fire the whole team if they keep this pace going.
Now this offense is back on the field. Give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
I know we're in the third quarter, but because they're trailing like they are, they're right now in 4-down mode every single drive. You throw an incompletion down in the red zone, this is a no-brainer. They're going to be throwing it again, and we'll see if the defense can step up here.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
Well, sudden change situation. Got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown, and they forced their opponent to kick a field goal. Nice job.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out, and they held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on, be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
With the catch, it's Brooks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Notre Dame comes to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to get the first through the air. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Offense in an empty set. He'll start this drive firing. Gets it out fast. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Rides the back on the option. The give. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the ground with the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. play action. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Off the play fake on first down. It's complete to the left. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Rides to the back. Makes a man miss. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Throws to the tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? They'll give it to the back. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. Punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They'll try the run. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Safe completion on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Here come the Irish, back on offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Now the play fake. The throw. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Kick is in the air. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They've got the screen set up. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. So now it's second and long. They'll leave it with him. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. On third down, he drops the throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Trying play action. He'll off one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And it hasn't mattered matter what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been, they're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Makes the quick grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll give it to him again. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Now facing a 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll field the punt and take it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the inside give. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished.